It's February 8th, 2025. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm going to lay out some facts that you may disagree with. That's fine. If you've been watching me for years, you've heard some of this, but some of it you haven't. We're going to see the entire change of our world. We're watching it happen right now. All the exposed criminals on the news, on TV, screaming about Musk and Trump and everybody else. If you ever seen somebody caught in a lie, you know what you're looking at. You know what they're doing. They're literally caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and all their money's about to be exposed, and they're going to jail. Like I've been saying for 10 years. Not on here, but in reality. And it's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper, but here's something we got to watch. Because I don't give anyone 100%. Trump, Musk, anybody. I didn't like Musk when he first came around because of the Neuralink and everything, but I'm willing to accept that he may be into something that looks bad but is actually good. And what he's doing right now is great. So applause to you. I was wrong if you are what you're doing now, if you're that good. We'll see what happens in the future. But all these politicians, all the doctors that push the shots, all the pharmaceutical people that bought the shots and sold the shots, all the government officials that push the shots, you're all in trouble. Don't panic. Own up to what you did, and we'll deal with it. There's no reason to freak out, and they're going to try to burn and get rid of whatever they can. They're going to try to riot. They're going to have all people rounded up on every little fucking excuse they can come up with. Oh, they're deporting families. Some of them, yeah, and I disagree with that part. We should keep good people here. However, if a few good families get deported and then are allowed back in, if that's the cost of getting these horrible criminals that came over, get them out of here, sorry, go for a quick ride, come back. You know, it'll be a better world when you come back here. So we're watching the criminals be exposed on every level. It's just starting, guys. This is just the beginning. This is going to go on for years. Once the USAID is all done and filtered out, we've explained it all, they're going to go to the next thing. They're already going to be looking at NASA. They're looking at FEMA now. CIA is getting taken over and reworked. NSA, FBI, all of them. They all need reworked, like I've been saying for years. The big Western drug pushers, they're going out of business. So if you like health, or you think you want to get into that market, start looking into natural remedies. The stuff I talk about all the time and a million other people talk about. Get into that, because that's where the future is. Real health. The Western drug pushing is not health. Don't get me wrong. They are great at saving your life when you're in a catastrophic accident or something very severe like that where you need surgery. They're incredible. You guys do a great job. But when it comes to what the body needs and keeping it healthy, they suck. They're horrible. Actually, criminal negligence charges will be brought to a lot of them for what they've done. If I wanted to, I could sue the shit out of them right now for what they did to my back, but I'm too busy with other things. I don't need to do that. There's gonna be plenty of other people suing them. So when you push somebody to get chemotherapy for what you call cancer, you're going to be getting in trouble. If you push people to take Ozempic or all these other weight loss drugs that are just making people sick, you're going to get in trouble. If you're pushing vaccines because you make a big kickback, you're going to get in trouble. I'm not going to say how much because I don't know. And it doesn't even matter what the law does to you, the man's law. What really matters is universal law. That's where the karma comes in. And that can take any shape or form. That's what you really got to work on. So start being better to yourself, better to the people around you, and change your karma, heal your karma. The whole infrastructure is going to change. We're not going to have all the power lines overhead like we do now. That's going to change eventually. We're all going to have our own small magnetic box that sits in our house that just spins and charges up whatever you need to charge up. We're going to have bigger size boxes for neighborhoods to power whole neighborhoods. We're going to have atmospheric antennas on our house again. We're just so many beautiful things. It's going to be clean air, clean food, clean water, things that should have been just a given. We should have had that all the time. And eventually that's going to be actually your right. In my mind, that is your right to have clean food, clean water, clean place to stay. However, we need to earn what we get when we're in such a bad state of the world right now. So it's going to take all of us to start working on ourselves and helping people around us. And then when we do that, we're going to attract the benefits, the beautiful things. Hemp is going to be everywhere. Organic food is going to be mandatory. No more poisoning food and calling it conventional. The fuck does that even mean? How can you call something that's poison conventional food as if that's fucking normal? They're all getting in trouble. FDA, you guys are fucked. EPA, you're fucked. And if you don't like my language, it's too fucking bad. They've been murdering people. That's got to stop. That is stopping now. The wars. First and foremost, I'm going to say this. Everyone that went out there to support their country and defend their country and who believed that, well done. Hats off to you guys. Amazing. And girls. Thank you. You're brave. You're fucking heroes. Those of you who did it for the excuse to go kill people, you're going to be held accountable. Those who push the wars to make your money, you're definitely going to be held accountable publicly very soon. That whole Pentagon's getting audited, and we're going to parade you guys down on camera showing what your crimes are. It's going to be on the local news almost every day. We're going to have just a ticker of all the corruption. And it's got to go on for years because it took so long for you guys to get brainwashed. Because I was brainwashed by the medical system. I believed that the surgeries were going to help, and they didn't. So it's going to take years of this in your face all the time for it to really sink in and for you to say, oh, okay, we got to stop this. All that's shifting now. So we're going to have a beautiful world very soon, and I've been saying it for a while. But like I just got an email from Marcy Kaptur, a congresswoman, I think, or senator. I don't know what she is. She's corrupt. I know that. That's why I don't know who she is or what she does, because I've seen a couple places where she stands on certain agendas that I already know she's full of shit, or bought and paid for, or too dumb to do her job. Ignorant. So all of you out there that are pushing climate change agendas, saying we need to spray the sky with aluminum poison, if you said that we need to cut back on cow farts or charge for carbon tax, you're going to be held accountable. The bills due. You had your kickbacks, you had your fun. You guys are fucked up now. And I don't mean like getting hurt. I mean financially you will be paying the price, and probably with your freedom you'll be put in jail. The EV agenda, the electric car agenda. I got a feeling Elon Musk is going to come out and say pretty soon, he was part of the, if he's not a bad guy, which what he's doing now is very good, so I'm leaning towards him being good. If he is good, he's going to come out pretty soon and say, hey guys, I gave it the go-ahead. I gave it my all. We put billions of dollars and decades into it, making these electric lithium battery cars. It just doesn't make sense. Let's do something different. And when people hear that guy who backs the movement of Tesla, the electric car movement, the battery car movement, saying it doesn't work, a lot of people are going to wake up real quick. And then he's going to say, hey guys, we've been launching rockets up there trying to get out of this place. We keep hitting something. It's like water, but living water. It's got memory. It heals itself, and it blocks things from getting out. Nobody's ever been out of space. The moon landing was fake. Nobody's been out there. Can't get out there. We're under a dome, protected here. Or protecting out there. Look at it every way you want. He's going to come out and say that soon, too. That's my prediction for the future. That may take a few years, but he's going to come out and say, guys, we tried the electric car thing. It's a boondoggle. It doesn't work. Hey, we tried getting out in space. Turns out NASA lied to us. What's the word NASA mean? Oh, to deceive. That's interesting. Why would you name your company? It is a company. It's a corporation. To deceive. Why would you have the biggest movie set in the world at NASA? Why would you claim that the Challenger crew died when there's photographic evidence that they're still alive and well? One of them is a teacher in a college right now. What else are you guys lying about? What are these crafts flying by us that go so fast that a human body couldn't survive in? Oh, ether power. So you guys are saying that the Vimanas were real back in ancient Vedic texts, and we could use red mercury and copper and gold and silver aligned in a perfect pattern to defeat gravity. Wait, gravity's not real? What's gravity mean? Gravity is the dielectric effect. It's magnetism. Think of it, that's the easiest way to put it. There isn't a separate force called gravity. That was a deception. Evolution's wrong. That's a lie. We didn't evolve from apes. Really, it's fucking insane to even think that. There wouldn't be apes today if we evolved from apes. That also being said, we're going to find out that our history is not what we're taught. We're not at the most advanced pinnacle of civilization. We are a shadow of our former selves. We are living in the squabble left over from a mining operation that covered the entire realm. It's a realm. It's flat with a dome. It's not a ball rocketing through space. You guys got a lot of shit getting exposed very soon. So, what do we do with this information? What do we do? How do we move forward? Start growing hemp in your yard. Throw some seeds, grow it if you want. Yes, there's legality issues in the world and some people might frown on it. I'm at the point now where we just got to do it and say, no, you need to change the law. We know this plant is good for us. And I'm not saying cannabis, although that should be grown too, but hemp should be grown everywhere. It cleans the soil and the air as it grows. It is the most versatile plant on earth. Also bamboo, but hemp is even better. We just need to grow it. Just start growing it everywhere and have it abundant, because we could build our houses out of it, build our clothes out of it, power our vehicles, make vehicles. We could do everything with it. Concrete, you can do everything. So hemp is going to be everywhere. We're going to use what they call fossil fuels. We'll use them for another 5-6 years, but they're not fossil fuels. It's the lifeblood of the realm that we live in. Some people from Saudi Arabia say that it's actually from the outer lands past the ice wall. That's a conversation for another day. Might be. So the whole world, is changing. If you've been watching me for a while, you're probably already into this stuff. You probably know a lot of it. But those who don't, buckle up. Take some ashwagandha. Calm your body down. Balance your endocannabinoid system with CBD oil, papaya, black pepper, cannabis. There's a lot of plants that have it. And when you're more balanced, remove the toxins, any synthetics. If you're wearing fake makeup, fake perfume, fake clothing, the polyester, anything synthetic made in a lab is toxic. Get rid of it. Slowly, take your time, wean off of it, and replace it with natural good stuff. Your body will then be able to handle shifting your personality and your perception of reality a lot better, a lot easier. Because we've been hardened like to a chrysalis of a certain way of thinking, and we need to break that. And it's difficult at first. So when you balance the body out in a way that it can handle that, things move a lot better. So a parasite cleanse, do a parasite cleanse too, because the parasites won't be inside you affecting your thoughts and your emotions and your energy levels. When you feel better, you have more energy, you're more willing to look around and change and heal. That's what's necessary. We got an exciting time, guys. I love it. I'm happy. It's getting better every day. It's going to keep getting better. Just call your congressmen and senators and everybody. Call anybody you can who call themselves authority and tell them that you support what's going on, exposing the corruption. If you do. If you don't, do the opposite. But we need people to be vocal about this, because there's some big changes coming very soon, and we need to be on board. Otherwise, it'll get stopped. So keep at it. Write letters, make emails, videos, whatever you want to do. Let these people know that you support exposing the corruption and the fraud. It's time for accountability. We're about to have a lot more wealth, a lot more health, a lot more abundance. I can't wait to see what you do with it. I love you guys. Be well.